Her husband was about to begin working with the richest man's company, and if any damaging rumors began circulating, they would certainly lose the deal. What she did not know was that the richest man had given them this opportunity only because of the woman. However, for the sake of the family's reputation, her mother once again listened to the adopted daughter. She said that the woman's identity should not be made public for the time being and that they could only compensate her in other ways. The woman realized that, in her mother's eyes, appearances, reputation, and personal interests mattered more than her own biological daughter. She decided that relatives like these were not worth recognizing and immediately prepared to leave with her daughter. Her mother did not want her to leave, so she took out a small pendant meant to symbolize a long and healthy life and apologized to her. She explained that after learning her daughter had been switched at birth, she had a new one custom made especially for her. She then promised to reveal the woman's true identity at the birthday party and reminded her to bring her husband. For the sake of their blood relationship, the woman decided to give her mother one final chance. When the day of the birthday party arrived, the woman's husband deliberately drove a beat-up old car and dropped the mother and daughter off at the entrance. The woman walked into the banquet hall with her daughter. Worried that the woman's identity would be revealed, the adopted daughter bribed a server to secretly place a rare orchid specimen worth $1 million inside the girl's bag. She then publicly accused the woman's daughter of stealing the orchid specimen she had prepared for the richest man's wife. Without asking what had happened, the girl's uncle forcibly searched her bag and found the $1 million specimen inside. The girl immediately had no way to explain herself. The guests began whispering that the mother and daughter accused of stealing must be the relatives who had recently come to reconnect with the family. The adopted daughter immediately distanced herself from them, claiming that the woman was not her mother's biological daughter but merely someone she had chosen to treat as family. She then quietly reminded her mother that her husband was scheduled to sign a contract with the richest man's company that very day and that nothing could be allowed to go wrong. For the sake of the family's reputation, the mother went along with the adopted daughter. After what happened, the woman completely severed the last emotional bond she still had with her biological mother. However, she was determined to defend her daughter's innocence. She demanded that they review the security footage immediately, or she would call the police. Just then, the adopted daughter's husband arrived. After learning what had happened, he worried that they might jeopardize his deal with the richest man's company. He immediately ordered the security guards to throw them out. At that moment, the richest man entered the banquet hall with his assistant. However, the adopted daughter's husband had only been in contact with the employee handling the contract, so he had no idea who the richest man was. When the richest man demanded to know why he had falsely accused his daughter, the man self-righteously declared that, aside from the richest man's family, everyone present was a prominent and respectable figure. Who among them would steal an orchid specimen? Only a daughter raised by people from the bottom of society like them would have such dishonest habits. The moment he finished speaking, the assistant's expression changed instantly. He demanded, "Do you even realize what you're saying? This girl is the richest man's daughter. Do you really think a mere $1 million specimen is worth her stealing?"